Hi, I'm Mark Donovan from HomeEditionPlus.com, and today I'm going to show you how to install a storm door. Prior to actually going out and buying your storm door, you want to measure the rough opening of your frame for the storm door. You want to measure the width in 3 locations along the height of the door, and then again you want to measure the height of the door itself. With those rough door frame openings, you can then take that information to the store and make sure you buy the right door that will fit this frame. I'm installing a pre-assembled Anderson door, so the installation is quite easy. The whole door comes inside this frame, all in one complete unit, and you're simply going to slide it in place like this. So we're going to install the bottom edge in first, and then we slide the top edge up in it and make sure it's flush in the door frame up against the anchor locations on the side of the trim. So now that I've slid the storm door into the door frame, I'm attaching screws on one screw on either side of the door in pre-drilled holes into the door frame. So now I'm going to install screws along the holes all inside the rails on both the hinge side and the lock plate rail side. I'm using 1-inch screws, and again I've pre-drilled all the holes. So now I'm removing these yellow spacer clips that hold the door to the side rails. So now that I've unfastened the spacer clips on the bottom and the top, I now need to remove the spacer clip that's holding the door area. So just using a screwdriver to push in the knobs, and the door can open up. So now I'm attaching additional screws into the hinge rail to make sure the hinge rail is solidly attached to the door frame itself. You don't want to over tighten when you're putting these screws in. So now I'm attaching the door handle and trim plate to the door itself. And I'm using these 1.5-inch screws to secure it in place to the front handle and cover plate. And I'm just tightening up the screws with a Phillips screwdriver. Again, you don't want to over snug it. You don't want to strip the screws. Now I'm attaching the lock case trim plate to the edge of the door. So now I'm attaching the deadbolt key cylinder to the edge of the door. So now I'm attaching the rain cap into the top of the door and the door frame into pre-drilled holes. I'm screwing these screws. Now I'm attaching the screw cap cover, plastic pieces, into the rain cap. It just kind of snaps in place. These screw caps are a little difficult to pop into place. Basically have to squeeze and compress to have them lock in. You can use your fingers like I'm doing, or you could use the back of a screwdriver, but be careful you don't crack the plastic. Now I'm attaching the top window frame retainer. It just basically clips into place along the top of the door frame. And we do the same on the bottom. Now I'm just loosening up these screws and adjusting the door sweep all the way down so I come in contact with the sill in the door frame itself. So I've just attached the closer door bracket to the door, and now I'm attaching the closer jamb bracket to the jamb of the door. So now I'm attaching one of the door jamb arms into the door jamb bracket, and then going to secure it in place with a 2-inch screw. So I've attached the door closers and adjust them accordingly so the door opens easily and closes nicely. And that's all there is to installing this storm door. If you have other home improvement questions, visit us at HomeEditionPlus.com today.